Hey guys, One Take Broadbent here, and welcome back to another one of our little, fake notebooks, or whatever we are calling it. I still don't know, I think it's Walkabout. As you can probably hear, my voice is pretty wrecked because we just had a fantastic manufacturers final here at Tokyo. And we're going to go try and walk around and get some thoughts and feelings of everyone who's still here. Unfortunately, most of the crowd has left by now. We had pretty much people 10 deep down there. Now we're all quiet, but yeah, it was an interesting finale. And again, another race where we've had the lead swap on the last lap, and it directly affected the outcome of the series. We're going for a little walk and see if we can grab some people and get their thoughts and opinions. Now, right now, it looks like Team Toyota are being interviewed by Jordan from GT Planet, and I've seen Florian try and get out of my way, but Florian. So this is Florian Strauss. He's one of the German commentators. Florian, what did you make of the race there at the end?
Well, I think we couldn't write it better. I mean, a race that's finished last lap, last seconds, the decision is there, so it was just mega. And it's hard, I think, tomorrow for the Nations Cup to beat that excitement. But I'm sure the guys will try, but today I think was probably the best race we had in World Tour so far.
So that's the third time in a row we've had a German manufacturer win in the Manufacturers Series. Who have you been paying?
Actually, I had Toyota quite high on my list because if you saw the driver lineup, but quite often as a manufacturer series, they are quite a big surprise. Not often like the names that probably like the most successful in the Nations Cup or something. It's not always to perform best as a team for some reasons, but it's nice to see that there's always teams like coming from the background which you don't have on your papers, and it makes a lot of drama and excitement for the race, which is great, and it's a big surprise in the end often.
Well, I've got a bit of a left field question for you because some people might not know this, but Florian Strauss is a real-life Bathurst 2015 winner. He won that race a while ago. He didn't win Le Mans though, you know, like myself. But who was your standout driver at Bathurst? It's a very certain type of circuit. You have a very certain skill around there. Who caught your eye going around there?
Matt Simmons was a big surprise. We saw Fraga make a slight mistake, and Simmons was directly there to manage and gain the position. But unfortunately, at the end of last lap, everything went back to normal. But Matt was really strong at the beginning to follow Fraga around. But I think also I was quite surprised by the Ford team, I have to say. They were really unlucky in the first corner, went all the way back, and they managed to make their way up to the front. They didn't give up. They were pushing hard all the race. So yeah, I know Bathurst is a difficult track, especially like if you are so unlucky at the beginning. It's really hard to gain your positions back because basically you can't only overtake in the first and last sector, which has you like to settle down over the top. Don't make any mistakes. Don't push too hard. So yeah, probably I would say in Bathurst. It was clear that Toyota had quite an easy race. Fraga did an amazing job for them, keeping them out of trouble by gaining a gap quite early. But yeah, we saw like a tough fight like in the back, but yeah, Ford was a good performance from them.
Well, maybe next time for 4 day. But thank you very much, Florian. Great to hear your insight. We'll let you go away and do what you do. Now, I don't know what you do after race. I don't want to ask, actually. We won't disturb the guys here. Let's see if we can walk back here. Let's see if we can get a chat with one of the BMW drivers. I want to try and get Coque Lopez, actually. I think he's having a chat right now. We're going to try and mix in here. Hey Coque, how you doing? We're currently filming our extra lap thing. Of course, this is Team BMW, podium in a manufacturer's series. Good job, guys, second place. Coque, how was it for you out there? Did you enjoy the drive today?
Yeah, I enjoyed a lot, and I had to say that I have the best teammates because, for example, I couldn't train a lot because I had a real race, a 24-hour endurance, and they both told me what I had to do, the times and everything. And when I tried the few laps I did, it was easier with them. And yeah, today was a nice day. We enjoyed the driving, and we could manage to be P2. That is a nice result.
Now, I actually saw some bits of the race you did. It's actually in the BMW as well, appropriately. I'm going to ask the question, say, did all your laps in Gran Turismo over the years, did that help you transition into the real-life car?
Yeah, of course. In my case, I was already motorbike racer, so I knew the lines, but still I didn't drive a car before. So for me, it was so helpful to drive Gran Turismo from I was 8, and I could do also a good job there. So I'm so happy and grateful for being here with Gran Turismo.
So you've been on the third step, you've been on the second step in manufacturers. You're going to go get on the first step soon?
Yeah, we will try. Obviously, tomorrow it will be difficult because I didn't train and I did a bad quali. But for the qualifinals, I will fight and I will give my best. Yeah, I will fight for the victory, I'm sure.
Well, proper driver there, giving excuses before you start. But well done, mate. Congratulations. Great to hear from you. So that was Coque Lopez, again, BMW. Watch out for the sign there, Mr. Cameraman. BMW, second place. Great run from them. And again, a guy who's been showing a lot of form recently. Now, I want to speak to Mick Hizal, because Mick didn't take part in the Manufacturers Series today, but he did take part in the GR Super Race earlier on. He's currently over the shoulder of someone driving right now. I always like disturbing people when they're doing things. I think it's a bit more fun to get them in the act. Mick, hello mate, welcome. Look at that face, he loves it. I'll give you a cookie later on, okay? Mick, we're doing a little bit of... now we're chatting. So you didn't take part in Manufacturers today. What was it like watching from the sidelines?
It's always relaxing, if you can say, just to sit on the couch doing nothing and just enjoy the show. Especially the last race was really awesome to watch, like the last couple of laps, because I was so focused on watching the battle between Toyota and BMW. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, there was Porsche. Yeah. Like, out of nowhere. Like, bruh. Huh? And in the end, they won. And then I was like, oh, yeah. Impressive, but really impressive. But that's like how it should be in the end, in my opinion.
I'm going to ask the question everyone's dying to know. Where's Subaru? Where's Subaru?
Let's say, as the guys from Gran Turismo introduced the Global Manufacturers Cup ranking, like to try to... find a system how to find the best 12 manufacturers for the season. Unfortunately, they were also, how do you say it, adding the fact that you need to have the total score of those 5 regions and not only from the top 3 regions, which would make it to the live events anyway. And we hadn't had the support from the 2 regions who couldn't qualify it in the end. And because of that, we didn't make it. Like me and Mia Sonosan especially, we gave it our best, like almost maximizing the amount of points from our region, as well as Bas from Australia, getting also very, very good points too. But if you got no support in the season, then it's very hard.
Do you think there's a future for it next season, or are you going to stay with Subaru or try something else?
My personal wish is like to stay either for Subaru or going back to Nissan, because those 2 manufacturers are my favorite manufacturers in general. But when I have a look at the BOP as well as with the potential teammates, let's say maybe also introduce a new BOP update or like the potential teammates in the end, I want to wait till the end, make my choice afterwards. But Miyasono-san told me if I stay at Subaru, he will also stay at Subaru. So yeah, let's see. It's
a bit of like a blood pat there. I tell you what though, before we go, you showed me something really cool earlier on the subject of Subaru. You were given a gift by someone in the audience. Do you want to show the camera what that was and explain what it was quick?
Man, great shout out to the Japanese guys here. They are really great. They were even bringing some signs they like to support the drivers. Like as you can see here, those are from what I heard or from what I understood, those are like the some Subaru chocolates. As you can also see here with the whole energy and so on, like, do you even see this outside of Japan? Like, okay, I will take it.
So you didn't get through, but you got some chocolate, so that's something right. Well, Mick, thank you so much. Great to speak to you, and hopefully we'll see Subaru in the future. Stay with it.
Thank you.
So there, Mick and chocolates, so I think maybe they're making the transition. I would really like to speak to Jordan, but he's doing some organising himself right now. Can we spot anyone else to end this off with? Everyone's kind of vacated now. I think everyone's gone, all right, let's get out of here. But I think we can all agree, a very, very entertaining manufacturer series here at Tokyo. And if the nation's anything like that, then I'm going to have no voice by tomorrow. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Catch you next time.